Raman, on your screen right now, I disagree with Dr. Garg for the reason that you need to see some intent, right?
I agree we should do it.
Leading it, that is Finance Secretary TV Somanathan. We have DPAM Secretary, that is Mr. Tuhin Kanda Pandey. We have the Chief Economic Advisor. We have the CBDT Chairman, CBIC Chairman Nitin Gupta, and Mr. Vivek Jory. As you look, that's a visual to watch the last full-fledged budget of the current Modi government's term. You also see in her hand is the digital copy, that is the tablet of budget. Interesting to see that how we have moved from the paper version of Bahi Khata to now having this digital tablet, also signifying, of course, digital India and the efforts of government in technology. Over to you.
Okay, so that's Nirmala Sitharaman, bright saffron sari. This is the 5th budget, only the 9th finance minister in India's history to present 5 budgets. And remember, the longest speech that we've had, that record actually is with Nirmala Sitharaman. She spoke for 2 hours 40 minutes and she couldn't finish. Even after speaking for 160 minutes, she couldn't finish, so she had to cut down the last 2 pages, finished her speech. That's the longest speech that she's given, which was in 2020. The longest in terms of words, that record is with Manmohan Singh from 1991, which is an epochal budget, 18,650 words. The shortest budget speech, that record is held by Hirubhai Patel, 1977. That was just 800 words. That was a quick speech. Before my time, Shankar, what a very quick speech. So from 800 words to 18,000 words. What do you think is coming next?
Patel was known to be a man of few words, and it was a Morarji Desai government. You couldn't get away with too many words.
Okay, that's the Finance Ministry team, TV Somanathan on your screen there. As the Finance Minister heads out, she's been to Rashtrapati Bhavan, she'll be going to Parliament. She's looking, that's the interesting thing, Shankar, about her. If you see earlier, she seemed anxious. Now she's seeming settled in her skin, more confident, radiating a certain sense of confidence which comes by being on the job, and that when you know that the big man has your back.
But that's what comes from a batsman who's comfortable with the pitch. So
and who knows the coach likes the batsman.
And who knows that the captain has given her enough room to play her strokes. And the interesting thing is that the red color that is there is mostly in used for celebrations in South India. So she's, I guess, celebrating her 5th budget.
Dr. Lahiri, I think Shankar woke up on a very parochial side of the bed. Everything is about regionalism. He's brought the South Indian flag to the India Today Mediaplex this morning.
I could add how many South Indians are there in the Finance Ministry team. TV Somanathan, Nageshwaran. I mean, you know, there must be more people behind her. But, I mean, I'm from Bombay, so I can't be parochial.
Dr. Garg, how do you see Nirmala Sitharaman relative to some of the finance ministers that you've worked with? Like an Arun Jaitley recently, Chidambaram before that, Pranab Mukherjee, Piyush Goyal was finance minister briefly.
So I was the finance secretary when she presented her first budget. She brings a lot of strength, the conviction, the ability to forcefully put it. But the strength of Arun Jaitley was much different. He had very good grasp on the economy. He had broader sort of take and of what kind of reforms, and he was a consensus man. Like the GST and IBC happened largely because of the consensus nature and his ability to forge coalitions. I think everyone brings specific strength. Not everyone has the same kind of strength, and therefore.
Is that a problem, Dr. Lahiri, in your view, the fact that after Mr. Jaitley, we haven't been able to forge consensus on any of the other key GST reforms, whether it is, for example, petroleum, and actually get states to concur and move ahead?
See, GST, if you must remember, has gone through various stages and various governments. It was introduced much earlier.
But now we're not making, my question is about making progress from where we've reached already on key contentious issues which remain sticking points.
But here the problem is that these are difficult times. During fiscal distress, there is fiscal distress in the states. So when you have fiscal distress in the states, particularly post-pandemic, it's very difficult for states to agree on any tax reform which they consider to be risky. So it's very easy, it's relatively easy to have consensus when times are good.
Okay.